here's something I want to bring to the people here, and I don't know if you were joking, Chris. I don't know if you were joking. Okay.
He probably wasn't.
I don't know. I can't tell because it was over text. I don't know.
He was dead serious.
I don't know. But as you know, we're in this fantasy basketball league together here. Yeah. Okay.
I was kidding.
We're all in this fantasy basketball team together, basketball league, and I'm going against Chris. And I did notice throughout the day, it's the last day of the week. Sunday's the last day of the week of a week-to-week league that I still think is running properly. But be that as it may, it's a very close. It's 11 categories. He's up in a majority of them. I'm down in a minority of them, but they're close. Like I need only like 3 rebounds or 5 assists or 5 steals or whatever, or something like that. And I have more players than him unless he takes all of them on his bench and activates them. And I went about my day seeing how he's not doing that. And then I saw that most of his players are playing at 3 o'clock Pacific tip. And I was doing my business, and I go back to my phone, and I see he didn't put any of them in.
So that's a dub.
Well, actually, it was not.
Except it wasn't.
It wasn't. He won. He eventually won. Yeah. So I texted him, hey, I noticed you didn't have any of.
No, that's not. I said what happened.
No.
That is not what you said.
I texted. No, I texted you.
You're like, hey, I'm gonna get you in fantasy.
I said I might get you in hoops. Is what I texted you.
Right.
I said I might get you in hoops.
Yeah, exactly.
And your response was, of course, I forgot to edit my lineup today. I wrote, I noticed. You then wrote something that's unmentionable.
Well, because I was losing in football.
Right.
Yeah.
And oh boy. And then you could put up the rest now. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know, Chris said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, letting you know what? Hey, you want to edit your lineup? Would have been the classy move. I wrote back, assume tape.
which meant nothing. Like that doesn't
assume tape.
Assume tape of what?
No, like I assume that you were watching stuff on tape till I didn't want to reach out to you.
Oh yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
That's what I wrote back. Assume tape.
I'm
not reaching out.
That I'm recording League Pass.
Yes, because you're watching football.
Oh, stop it.
Assume tape.
Get out of
He
here.
wrote back just saying. I wrote back. You can't possibly mean that.
Hey, I would have done it for
He
you.
wrote back, I would have done it for you.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that for a second. So I sent back the Friends meme of Ross giving like the, oh, okay look. Were you serious?
No, he was.
No,
even if he was serious.
No, but
you were even a little serious? You were serious.
No, I was in the. You caught
this
me.
text exchange went on too long.
You caught me at a bad moment. I was upset about the football fantasy that was going on. So. But I thought that was pretty funny.
But the text exchange went on too long for me to think that you were. That's why I had to basically write back. You can't possibly be serious.
You all caps possibly.
Exactly.
Like you were offended that I would bring that up.
No, I was offended that you thought that I should have done the classy move to say, hey, you've benched a lot of your players. Like,
hey,
let's keep it fair. Like you should. It's on you to put them in.
Keep it fair. Keep it fair.
Now you're kidding now too, right? You're kidding. You have to be kidding because I don't want you to give this face forward sort of sense to our fans that you think that I should tell you you're making a mistake in fantasy on the last day of a week-to-week league.
No, I totally forgot.
Okay.
I totally forgot. I still beat you anyway.
I know that.
7-3-1.
I know that.
Rich has the worst record in our league.
I'm 0-2.
No,
I've lost 2 weeks.
You're not 0-2.
But what do you mean I'm not 0-2? I've lost 2 weeks.
Technically,
it's a week-to-week. I'm 0-2.
But that's not how this.
Rich, you know how these things work.
No, I don't. I'm 0-2. What are the standings, Chris? I don't know what they. I'm 0-2. I've lost the first 2 weeks, and we've done that in fantasy football.
No,
and you can come out. All you got to do is win the next 2 weeks, and you're 500, right?
You're 7-14-1.
Oh, so I don't have to go 2-0 the next 2 weeks.
Mean?
I can actually win the next 2 weeks and not be above 500.
You understand how these head-to-head leagues work?
Yes, I'm in several of them.
You don't understand how they work.
I was in a whole baseball one this year, and all it was just a win or a loss.
Well, your league is jabroni.
No, it's not.
This is how week-to-week leagues work. You win categories.
So I'm confused. So if I win the next 2 weeks, I'm still not back to 500?
Well, if you win them appropriately to get to 500.
Appropriately. I didn't know that there's an appropriateness to winning.
I just,
See, this is what's so stupid.
The way you bitch about these things is stupid. You bitching about it is stupid. Just know the rules and play within the confines of the rules of the league you're in.
I cannot wait. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to post this video. We're going to post this video later on.
You can post it. I'm not posting it.
Great. It'll be on YouTube, which is not your bailiwick.
Del Tufo's dying. Somebody help him.
I will post it. I will post
Insane
it.
conversation.
And I want people
Mike,
to
you all right,
like
man?
or dislike based on if you like. I need a response.
I need oxygen.
And I can't believe the commissioner of our league is a guy who's in the worst fantasy league ever.
that's
with people he doesn't even like.
That's where we made our first
Most
error.
of those
Was putting
people.
him as commissioner.
Thank you.
Nobody else wanted to
Thank
do
you.
basketball.
No one wanted
So
to do the
all I need
commissioner.
to do
He's
is
right.
win the next 2 weeks to get back to 500, unless I'm inappropriate in my winning.
Well, I'll do
This
the
was
math
so
for you, Rich.
stupid.
You're 7 games under. So if you're 7 games
How
over,
am I 7
then
games under after 2 weeks?
because
It's a
you
win. I've
lost the
lost
categories.
Twice. Oh, it's a category. So
it's not a W. It's category
it's
wins.
season-long stat compiling.
Can you get?
But it's
is this-
different than last year, though.
Is this out of your system? Because we're not doing this every week.
I think we might
I
have.
don't know. I mean, it's a week-to-week league, so this
Sorry,
is
Rich
this
Eisen.
week.
Well, if you keep losing, I guess we'll keep doing it.
This is so
Just
funny.
pick better. Be a better
This is
GM.
so funny.
Look, my only issue with Brockman is his
Exactly.
unflexibility in trying to get the position
Exactly.
set up, and he wouldn't. Like, by the way, he
You
wouldn't.
were
even-
here the day I set it up.
I was here.
Yeah, I know.
will
So why didn't you
never-
say anything then?
Because
he's
I
too
didn't
nice.
realize that you
Commissioner
didn't
of
put
a league. He's too
that
nice.
in there.
He's too nice. He's too nice.
But you know how hard it is to be it's a pain in the
You
ass.
guys
I'm with-
complain after the fact.
No, Chris. I brought that to you before the season
What
even
a-
started.
what
You
a
were on the
stirring
golf course,
conclusion.
and you just kind of listened to me, and you were like, "No, it doesn't make sense to me."
What a stirring conclusion.
So-
What a great Monday show this was. Up until this point. Thank you.
And that's the end of round number 1.
Thank you.
That's like round 15.
Thank you. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.